Hey guys, what's up? Well, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm just going to be playing with some new makeup. I picked up a couple of items, just wanted to sit and hang out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I picked up a couple of new things. This is going to be like the most chill video ever. I don't really have like any rhyme or reason why I'm filming, just because I just bought like some new makeup and I wanted to try it out on camera with you guys. I picked up the new makeup by Mario. The Master Blade Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Classic Brunette. This is what it looks like. It is like a brow definer, I guess you can say. It's not like a regular tip. It's just kind of like that triangle. But this is so cool. This is the packaging. Isn't that so cool? I love it. I did try and swatch it. I do feel like it's a little dry, but let's just see how it applies on the brows. There is a spoolie. That's great. I was kind of like in between shades. I didn't know what shade to get, but I got, what shade did I get? I got Classic Brunette. I was gonna get Honey Brunette, but it seemed like a little bit too warm. I don't know if this is just my app on Sephora, but Sephora does this thing where it's just like if you click on a product, it kind of like already has the shade it thinks you're gonna pick selected. So I didn't see that the first shade, which was the shade they had selected for me, which was this Classic Brunette. So I was nervous that they didn't have a shade for me, but they did. I was gonna pick up his brow gel too, but you know, I think it was like $20, and not that price tags bother me. Like, I'll spend the money if I want to, like if I have it, you know what I'm saying? Like, price tags really don't bother me. I'm not the type of person that like only uses high-end or only uses drugstore. Like, I use what works for me. But I was like about to buy the brow gel, and I was just like, why am I gonna spend like $20 on this when the NYX brow gel I think is like $8 and it works so dang good. So I didn't pick it up because honestly I didn't feel the need to. I love the NYX one. The NYX one works really great. The NYX brow glue, it works so well and I'm really happy with it, and it's inexpensive. So yeah, I just decided not to pick it up. Not loving it. Definitely not loving it. I feel like I'm just like really rubbing it on my brow right now. That took a really long time. Alright. Is it the worst brow pencil I've ever used? No. Is it the best? No. I'm just going in with my NYX brow pen just to like give me some fake hairs. I don't really like a thick brow pencil. I find them just to be like really harsh, and I kind of feel like they're not clean. And what I mean by clean is I find that you don't get like a really clean canvas, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go in with concealer now. Just not a fan of that. Not a fan of it at all. This is the Maybellin Age Rewind. I'm just going to go in with this all over my lid. My preferred method of priming my lids is with concealer, but I mean, by all means, go in with your eye primer if you like. I like using concealers. It just kind of just conceals, you know, the discoloration on the eyelid. And I like using a wet base. But I do know that there are eyeshadow bases that do come in a color. So that's not the only reason why I use it, but I do like using a white base. And then I also just find, I don't like using a white base. I like using a wet base. And I also just find that using a concealer to prime, like getting in this inner corner, outer corner, underneath the brow, I just find that it helps everything stay pretty even. I haven't been cleaning up under my brow like really often just because I like that like bushy brow effect. So I like when it's, you know, a little messy on the bottom, but this brow pencil, I find that I kind of have to clean it up. So here is the palette that we're going to use on the eyes today. This is the new palette by Fenty Beauty. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. I just want to shout out the back of this palette real quick because you can see that the shade names are color coordinated, which I think is really, really awesome. So what I'm going to do is, I really like these pinky tones, but I also love these tones over here. I feel like I've been doing so many of those looks lately, but it's just like what I love. So I think I'm going to take this shade right here which is called Nude Beach, and we're just going to pick it up on a brush. It does have some kickback, but kickback doesn't really bother me. And I'm just going to apply it in the outer corner. I've never tried Fenty Beauty shadows before, so that's why I was really excited to pick this up. What is this actually called? This is the Posse Mega Mix and Match eyeshadow palette. Looks fairly decent. I'm just packing this on. This is why I love using a wet base as well. I do feel like I have to go back in to the product a little bit. I'm just going to blend this out. The edges are blending out really nicely. I'm trying to like build it up. I feel like a lot of it is getting stuck in the brush. But that could just be me. I love this shade. This shade is beautiful. It's actually blending really well. I just feel like I'm constantly going in, and I just feel like a lot of that product is staying in the brush. So that's one shade. I think it took a little bit of blending and adding, but I think it's pretty. I'm going to go in with this deeper brown in the bottom corner that is called Get This Bread. So let's get this bread. It's a nice little swatch of it. And we're just going to throw this right in the outer corner. Pretty, pretty. Start to blend that into the crease, not too much. Just bring that excess into the crease. It's more of that purpley brown, which I don't mind. And I like that they added that purpley brown in there because that brown will also complement these like pinkier shades in the palette. This dark brown shade is not giving me any trouble blending, which I'm really surprised at. I'm just going to go back in with that same brush and pick up Nude Beach again, just to kind of diffuse these harsh edges. I actually like want to take it in my crease, but not like too far in my crease. I don't want to go super dramatic, but I think that's where we're headed. It's a fall tutorial, let me tell you. That looks really good. You know, the crease. Let's take Vanilla Cake and Cinnabutta, which are these two. Vanilla Cream? No, Vanilla Cake and Cinnabutta. I'm going to mix these two shades together. And I'm just going to diffuse these edges. I almost feel like one of these shades has like a sheen to it. I don't know, this outer corner is looking a little shiny to me. I'm going to take some concealer, cut the crease. We're going to cut the crease. What else is new? What else is new? I'm just using my concealer, and we're going to go ahead. I find it really important that when you're done cutting your crease to go in with a brush and tap out and pick up all the extra liquid and product, because I just find that if you have a really thick base that's, you know, cutting the lid, and then you go and you apply shadow on it, because it's so wet, it's not going to really have that shade stick on it. You know, it's not going to let those shadows stick on it the way it should. I'm going to use a mix of Nude Beach and this shade right here, which is called Bare Buns. It's cute. I love cute shadow names. I'm just going to go in with my finger and just tap out this outer edge. And then go in with that shade. I'm trying to decide if I like this palette. I'm trying really hard to decide. I'm not even going to lie. It's like it's pretty, but I feel like I like ColourPop shadows better. Did you guys hear me? Alright, I think I want to go, this shade is just so pretty, but this shade is so pretty. This shade, I think I'm going to go in with this shade. I'm going to pick up La Bronze, and we're just going to pack this on in the lid. See, like, I'm having a hard time picking up these shimmer shades. Like, even swatching them, they were a little difficult to pick up. If I had setting spray, I would still wet my brush, but I don't, and I'm not getting up. Okay, fall vibes. I haven't worn a dramatic look like this in a while. Like, it's been a while. I'm not even gonna lie, it's been a while. But it's really, really pretty. I'm just trying to decide if the shadow is worth it. I don't know. You know that TikTok where they're like, I just don't know. I just don't know. That's kind of how I feel right now. So I'm going to now apply some liner, even though I went pretty dark. Like, I don't even think you're going to see this liner. But Fenty Beauty came out with their Flyliner in brown. It's called In Big Truffle. Love the packaging. And it's a pretty warm brown. I'm not even going to lie. So that's the darkest shade in the palette. And this is the liquid liner. That swatch of that shadow is the darkest shade in the palette, and then that liquid liner is there. It does dry down matte though. But let's go ahead and apply it. It's a very, very, very warm brown. It's a very warm brown. It's very pretty. Very pretty. I don't think it really like goes well with this look. I think this look really should have had like a black liner. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and we'll be back. Alrighty then. I have my base on. I have my foundation, my concealer, and my powder. But I bought two things also from Sephora that I wanted to try out with you. I was actually like just about to go ahead and apply cream bronzer, and I was like, wait, I bought a bronzer though. So Casey Holmes just did an Ulta versus Sephora video, which intrigued me, and I really wanted to try some stuff from Sephora. But I did like schedule. I've tried a lot of things from Sephora. I love their lip products. I've tried their concealer that I love. I've tried a couple of things from Sephora that I love, but I actually wanted to try their bronzer. So this is the Sephora Collection Matte Bronzer. I purchased this shade 03 Santorini, and it looks like a really pretty color, really nice bronze shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. This is a MAC 135 brush, and we're just going to lightly apply this. This is a really nice bronzer shade because you can tell it's, you know, definitely warm. It's got some red undertones. I feel like really bored with like my makeup recently, not like the way I do it, but like the products that I've been using. I feel like I just want to find new products that I love, and I love trying new bronzers. I love trying new blushes. I love using this brush too. So it's definitely a warm bronzer. It's definitely got that warm tone in it, like to it. So this is definitely a bronzer. I wouldn't necessarily contour with this. This is something that like you apply all over your face just to like bring warmth back into it. Make you look like you were just in the sun. I love the way it looks on my forehead. I'm just trying to like blend it out with my cheeks. Even though it's warm, I just like to hit my nose with it a little bit. I will go in and contour though. Let me grab a different contour now just to contour and see how it blends together. I'm going to use this guy. This is by Alamar Cosmetics. This is their contour trio. I'm just going to mix the two shades of it and just kind of like, it's a fall look, so we're still bronzing our skin because, you know, like we don't want it to not be summer anymore, but like we also want the eyes to be like, boom, give me all the fall decor. And I'm not going to go too heavy-handed on the nose contour either. That's why I'm actually switching my brush. I just like to clean up the nose contour a little bit. I really love this Alamar palette. I think it's great. Like, it's not a full contour on the nose, but I did give myself some definition in the nose area. I've been trying to like really not overly contour my nose because I find that this area kind of makes it look broken. Alright, and then I did purchase a blush. I really thought that this was shimmery online, but it wasn't. This is the Sephora collection blush. It's a matte blush, and this is in the shade Love Child. Just look at how gorgeous this is. So pretty. And we're just going to go ahead and apply it. I love that it has a mirror. I think it's so adorbs. Can you guys see it on my face? Like, is it showing up? It's very, very light. Like, when you swatch it, it's really, really light. I don't love matte blushes. I find them boring. No shade to matte blushes. I love blush in general, but like my face is looking very, very, very warm. That's a pretty blush. I think that this would look way nicer like with just concealer all over the face, you know, like a really nice subtle you know, makeup look, like a no makeup look. Like I think this is the kind of blush that you guys need. For highlight, I'm going to go in with this Dior palette. This Dior palette I think was limited edition. I think this was holiday last year, but I love it. So I'm just going to pop this right on my cheekbones. I'm going to go ahead and apply these lashes off camera. I want to show you guys these things that I found at Home Goods. No, Home Sense. They're Lazy Susans, but they have compartments. I'm literally obsessed. I have one for all my lip liners. I actually keep my eye brushes in one, so that way when I'm filming, all I have to just do is like spin it around. And I try to like separate them. But after I'm done filming, I kind of just chuck them right back in there. But I love these. Like I have all my KKW beauty in one. Then I have like, I have this random liquid lipstick in there. I have like my reds and my pinks in there. I love them. I've been using Huda Beauty. Should I use LA Girl? I love LA Girl lip liners. I think this is the same shade. Yep. I'm going to go in with LA Girl Keep It Spicy. Oh, that's why I have two, because this one's empty. Garbage. I applied lashes, Lily lashes, in this style Lila, if you guys were wondering. Yes, I'm going to fix my hair too. This video is just in shambles. Okay, now that took 5 million fucking years, I'm going to go in with Huda Beauty. It's pretty dark. There's a fire going on. I'm going to go in with Huda Beauty Empress. I'm going to go over top of that with Kylie High Gloss in 1 in a Billion. Okay, that completes this look. Let's chat about everything. I think my favorite product is this guy from Sephora. This is the Sephora bronzer. Really like the way it went on. I want to see if they have more of like a cooler tone. That way I can go ahead and, you know, contour with it. This was a little bit warm for me, but I'm okay with it because we all like being bronze. This Sephora blush was really good as well. I think it's a really pretty blush. I'm going to use it on like a no makeup. I'm going to use this on a no makeup day, so that way I can just see like more of the blush. Maybe the bronzer was just a little bit too warm, so kind of just like made me not realize that the blush was on my face. I want to see if they have these blushes in like more of like a shimmery blush, because I love a good shimmery blush. This shade is absolutely stunning. If you guys are into these corally shades, definitely check this one out, especially if you guys like matte. This is a beautiful color. Here, the Fenty Beauty Flyliner is really, really good. I think I'm gonna like it more when I have no eye makeup on, just because it is a very warm brown. I think it's gonna look really, really pretty, especially up against my eyes. I have brown eyes, so I think because it's going to be I think because it is such a warm tone brown that it's going to look really, really pretty up against brown eyes. I think it's actually going to look beautiful up against any color eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. It's going to look so beautiful up against because it's really warm and rich. And I like the formula. It did dry down matte. I have no complaints thus far. I think my least favorite product was the brow pencil from Makeup by Mario, which is probably like the first brow product This is like the first product from the line that I've actually had an issue with. I didn't think that it really did anything. Like, do my brows look good? Yeah, they look good, but I just feel like I can get a nicer pencil at the drugstore. Am I going to use it? Yeah, because I already paid for it. I already used it. I'm not going to go ahead and return it for the $20 that it was. I'm just going to suck it up and use it until it's done. Not a big deal. Maybe if like my skin is a little bit more moisturized, like, you know, by the brow area. Because I did apply my skincare before I filmed, but it's been like over an hour that my skincare was on before I filmed. So I just think that it's just a little bit too dry for my liking, and I just don't love the shape of that. I have a love-hate relationship with this palette, I'm not gonna lie. I think my eye makeup looks absolutely beautiful. I do. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. The shadows really did blend really nicely. I did have a little bit of choppiness doing this eye, but I think it's just this eye in general, because I swear this eye just has like a patch of skin that doesn't, like, that product just doesn't adhere to. So I'm pretty sure it's just a little mix of my eyes with my eye as well. But I think it's beautiful. I mean, this lid shade is absolutely stunning. Like, the light, like when it catches the light, it reflects so beautifully. I did not put on an inner corner highlight, excuse me. Love a good inner corner highlighter, so we're just going to go ahead and apply the Dior one to the inner corner. I think that's what this is missing. It's missing like a really pretty champagne-y shade. Yeah, like it was just missing that. It's a really gorgeous palette, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's absolutely pretty. Like I said, I've never tried Fenty Beauty like palettes before. I've never tried their eyeshadows, so I really have nothing else to compare it to. Shadow wise, is it like Natasha Denona? No. Is it like Makeup by Mario? No. I absolutely love those formulas. I actually love the layout of it. I love that it's shimmer, 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 and then it's matte, matte, matte. I love the layout of it. I think it's really pretty. I think the shades are absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to dip into these. These are more like pinky duochrome. They're really, really pretty. I'm going to insert swatches if I didn't already. It's a beautiful palette. I hate that it doesn't go up all the way. It's just my personal opinion. But it's a really gorgeous palette. I mean, to each their own. If you wanted to try, if you're a really big fan of Fenty and you love Fenty products and, you know, you just need to buy everything Fenty, then obviously, yeah, go for it. Do I think that there are better palettes that you can buy? Yes. But I do think that this palette is beautiful. I do love this shade right here. I do love this shade. This shade's gorgeous as well. It's a very nice complementary palette because you can use these tones in conjunction with these tones, which I like. I hate a palette where it's just like, it's just got one random purple shade in it with like a bunch of browns. I'm just like, I need something else. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, this guy, this is so good. Love this. Can't wait to use it when I have no makeup on, just to really see like how my lashes stay up and how, you know, it goes throughout the day. I did apply it on my lower lash line, so let's see if it smudges. Let's see if I get, you know, some black on the under eye. But I think it's a really, really nice mascara. I freaking hate buying mascaras. I hate purchasing them. I hate paying for them. I think it's stupid. I think, you know what, I didn't ask for eyelashes, so I think mascara should be free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm stretching. It's a stretch. It's a joke. It's a joke. But I hate buying mascaras. I just think it's just such a waste. And I probably saying that because I have really tiny lashes. If I had bigger lashes, I would probably disagree. I would probably buy every single mascara if I had really long, lush lashes. But I don't. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with it. But it's a really great mascara. I definitely think that you guys should check it out. It's really, really nice. And I love the brush of it as well. It's a really, really, really nice brush. Kind of like tapers in just a little bit. It's fluffy, but it's not too fluffy. It's fluffy, but it's not too fluffy. And I like it. I fucks with it. I do. I fucks with it. So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely like a chill, very impromptu video, but I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I hope you guys are cool with it. Sometimes just like a fun video thrown here and there, just like randomly talking to myself, and you know, just a random video thrown in there. Like, not every video has to be a full-blown production and super proper and by the rules, but you know what? By the rules. What rules? Nah, I don't even follow the rules. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Let me know what makeup you guys have been loving. I'd love to check it out. Let me also know let me know what videos you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you.